Hello everyone and welcome to Victoria's Cantina. In this review we are having a look at the Hasbro Star Wars Saga Legends number 27, Han Solo Endor. This is one of the figures that makes up the latest wave of Saga Legends figures. They should be at retail about now. Let me go and get them out of the packaging and we'll take a look and see what Han Solo Endor is all about. Alright you guys, so here is Han Solo Endor. Right off the bat, it's a pretty nice looking figure. I like the way that the cloak looks on it. Now, it is a very unique cloak, which we will get into in just a moment, but it looks pretty good right here. Silhouette of the figure looks to be quite nice. It does look quite proportionate. And the coloring does look pretty good. It is simplistic, but they did a pretty good job blending the lighter tannish green color with the brown color that's on there. Han does come with a single accessory, his trademark Blastech DL44 blaster pistol. Here is a close-up of good old Han Solo. The head sculpt ain't too bad. I mean, it's not terribly great either. It doesn't really look like Harrison Ford that much. And it does look a little bit big. And if you're wondering, hey, Victoria, the head sculpt actually looks like that Bespin Han Solo you just reviewed. Well, you know why? Because they are actually one and the same. It's the same exact head sculpt. What's different here is that the hair was finished a little bit differently. It's a little bit more glossy in the Endor Han. The Bespin Han has a much more matte look to the hair color, but otherwise they're the same exact head. Now, the rest of the body is pretty good. I do find the paint to be a little bit messy, particularly here in the abdomen area. You can see it's not very smooth. It's a little bit uneven along the vest. And then even here on the shirt, we can kind of see that there's like some scratchiness or, little areas where they missed the paint, which is too bad. But I mean, other than that, it looks to be pretty clean. The hands look pretty good. Belt looks all right. He's got the pouches there on the sides. Now, what's very interesting is that the lower legs are sculpted as a different piece, and I think this may be the first time they've ever done this. I don't even think in the vintage line they did something like this by making these two pieces separate. It's interesting for sure. The legs look okay. What's really weird is if you look at the boots. The top parts of the boots are painted brown, just like the rest of the leg, but the bottom of the boot, or what you can see, when you have the legs positioned together, is just black. So the black's accurate, the brown is just weird, but hey, it is what it is. In the way of articulation, Han has a swivel at the head, he has swivels at the shoulders, and then he has swivels at the hips. Here is Han Solo's blaster. And it looks to be the same exact one that came with the Bespin Han Solo, so nothing new there. Now, there isn't a holster to be found anywhere, so really all you can do is have him hold it in his hand. Alright, you guys, and here's a comparison of our new Saga Legends Han Solo Endor with our vintage collection Han Solo Endor. And as you can see, they are quite different. Of course, the vintage collection version is, quite detailed. He's got a lot of articulation. He's got the soft goods jacket, which has actual real pockets in it, and it's got a little bit more of a realistic camo look to the trench coat. Now, of course, you're probably going to prefer the vintage collection version, but on its own merits, I think that the Saga Legends one isn't bad, and it is a nice modern interpretation of the vintage figure back from the 80s. So if you're into that more vintagey type look, then you're probably going to appreciate the simplicity of the Saga Legends Han Solo Endor figure. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. This is the Hasbro Star Wars Saga Legends number 27, Han Solo Endor. All in all, it's a pretty nice figure. I think it is an adequate addition to the Saga Legends lineup. It isn't anything fancy. It is very simple, but I think it's pretty good. It feels like a pretty solid toy. It stands very well. The sculpt isn't too bad. The paintwork on the trench coat is pretty nice. And he seems to hold his blaster quite nice as well. So very sturdy. He stands without any fussing. I like him quite a bit, though the fact that they did not paint the boots on the inside of the trench coat is a little bit weird. But hey, if you're a fan of Saga Legends and you like these figures for their accurate simplicity, then I think you're going to like him. Thanks for watching Victoria's Cantina. Till next time. Bye-bye.